All right, hello and welcome to my first Supercut. Thank you for watching. What I'd like to do today is go ahead and take a quick look at the game called Badland, which was actually offered on the App Store free about a month ago for the 5-year anniversary of the App Store. We'll be playing obviously here on the iPad version. It is a universal app, so if you pay the one price, you get both the iPad and the iPhone versions. It's an absolutely beautiful game. Go ahead and show off the beauty of your Retina display. When you first open up the game, I love the way that it kicks you right into just the first level. But here, as I've already played it before, we get a opening splash screen with some different options. It's kind of a runner, I want to say, but it's broken up into levels. It's not being randomly generated. There's very much a lot of structure to each individual level. It plays a lot with physics. Based on how your clones get bigger, smaller, change different sorts of physical characteristics to help them get through the level. So let's take a look at, let's just jump right into the first level. Dawn. You'll see here up at the top. It gives us dawn, noon, dusk. That just kind of affects that background color, which actually changes the way it looks, but not really anything else. They are absolutely beautiful, though. Let's see. Make sure we're starting here on the first level. Okay. And like Angry Birds, it goes with the kind of three-star rating mechanism, except instead of it just being a pure score basis, there are 3 different objectives that each one gives you a egg. And they are different things. I personally haven't cared at all about these stars or the eggs in this case, but it does give you a reason to go back and to replay levels and to improve the way that you've done. As you can see, also kind of maybe pulls a little bit of the silhouette aesthetic from Limbo with just that vibrant background. Here we have our clone. It is literally one control mechanism. Touching the screen makes your guy go up. Not touching it makes him go down. So you have to get through these obstacles. You can, like I said, you can see the physics here at play as you're trying to get through the level. This is the very first level, and so obviously not a whole lot of conflict you're going to get through no matter what. It's just a matter of maybe how long it takes you. Maybe you can die. I'm going to guess if they're giving you stars for not dying, then you can probably die. But again, I think the backgrounds are absolutely beautiful. Whichever one of the different times of day that you're playing on. And in that case, you get through the level. As many of your clones you get through, you're rewarded. Let's go ahead and jump back out here to the menu and maybe find something that's got a little bit more variety, has some of the different characteristic effectors going on. Let's see here. Let's look at the gears. So as you can see, there are a couple examples of some different objectives that I didn't get. See if we can do better this time. But you're going to be having your character divide up into multiple clones. You're going to have him change in size, have him change in physical aspects of whether he's heavy or light or bumpy or bouncy or sticky or just lots of different things. Let's see what this one's going to do. Okay, so that first one made us more bouncy and that one took the bounce away. Lifting that gate up to get through, and this one here is going to give us more dudes. See how many of them get through. Enough. And so, you know, even if not all of them get through, as long as one survive, you're doing all right. That's really all that matters. That'll make us smaller, more. And if certain guys are getting left behind, or if all your guys are getting left behind, from that matter, they're dead. You'll have to restart. It's not pushing you too fast. Usually getting left behind isn't the main thing that's going to kill you, but every now and then, let's see. Every now and then that left to right scrolling will be what gets you. It's going to be close here. There we go. Beating the rock. There we go. Dead. The compelling conflict of Badland. Right? Anyways, just kind of meta note here. I decided to go ahead and get into this idea of making content, producing content. Perhaps it'll be all games, other sorts of apps that I am in love with, different things, but I wanted to be able to create content, share that with people. If you watch Giant Bomb at all, Giant Marbles, people who, let's go back here, people who just create stuff for other people to enjoy, to build on, to be inspired by. Maybe the word inspired is a little strong, but you get the idea of putting something out into the world for other people to consume. Let's take a look at time. Maybe this will be here the last level that we get through today. Don't want to spoil all of it, but give us one last chance to see one last art style. Not a different art style, but just a different coloration, and then a couple more of the different mechanics that you can run into. Then we will call it a day for this one. Yeah, let me know if there are any apps, games, anything in particular you'd like to see Supercut of. Give you kind of the short version of what they are. That way you can make perhaps a buying decision without having to spend the money first. Obviously, most iPad and iPhone apps are pretty cheap, so $1 or $2 isn't going to put you out too much. But still, your time, you don't want to be wasting time on things that aren't worth it. I said Badland was free a little while ago, so you had the opportunity to get that for free. I think it's a couple dollars now. I've tried the runners, your Temple Run and Jetpack Joyride, as well as stuff like Angry Birds. This right here is far, far more interesting to me because it is more beautiful, I think, and then I also like the mechanics better. Oh, purple's gonna make us roll. Let's see if we can. Geez, I'm actually doing really well compared to other times I played. There we go, jinx myself. And watch, now I'm not gonna be able to get through it. There we go. I'm doing the capture from the iPad with the Reflector app. Found it through the guys at Logic Lounge. It's a perfect way to just, all it does is obviously capture the video from your iOS device screen just via mirroring, just using your MacBook or your Windows or your PC rather as a AirPlay screen. There we go. Maybe this will be the one. All right, well, let's jump out once again.